Alright. So, injured, you guys are going to be back in 2 days and 3 days. Unfortunately, that means you guys probably will not be ready by the end of the operation. But that's alright. We still got plenty of people left, and nobody died yet. So we got day 4. What do we look? Or day 2. We got, while racing north through the valley, our advance team got ambushed at an undocumented checkpoint. We need to clear it completely to proceed further. Eliminate all hostile elements. First things first, you're in an ambush, so you need to survive that. Then take the fight to the enemy. There are regulars. It shouldn't be that hard to maintain overmatch. It shouldn't be that hard to overmatch them and clear them out. So just looking at the map, I'm going to assume our people are going to start here. So we're either going to have to take shots right away, or we're going to have to break to cover. So what we're going to need is a lot of assault rifles, because anything like an LNG or a DMR that's going to require setup time is probably going to get somebody killed. But this is an elimination mission, so we don't have to worry about civilians. We also shouldn't have to worry about reinforcements, so we can kind of just go in hard. Having to watch on my phone now. Who died? Nobody died, Switchero. Nobody died. We had a couple folks get injured. Vin and Shinigami got injured, but they did not die. Oh. Well, that's not great. So yeah, we're not really going to have time to fight it out. We're going to need to basically book it immediately. So this is a 6-man op. They did give us this open door, but there's also the possibility that there might be enemies in here that we're going to have to clear out. So, all in all, not a great situation that we find ourselves in. Because we got enemies here. At least that we can see. We got an enemy here. We got a couple of guys in a technical here. There's 3 dudes. Oh, no. He's got an MGL. Oh, this is very bad. Alright. Chad, we got problems. Smoke the road. Yeah, we're probably going to need to. Only problem is it's going to take time to throw the smoke. Wow, this is mobility of 8 or more. Alright, so let's get our people deployed.
Sir, yes, sir.
Roger.
We'll be in and out like lightning. We're ready to go, sir. Reporting for duty,
Do we
sir.
have anybody that's mobility 8? So, like, if I took No Carrion, took the SVD off of him, and gave him something else, like, say, we just slap the short AUG on him, that's not going to give him the mobility he needs. If we remove the satchels and give him grenades, that'll give him what we need. Alright, so, instead of flashbangs, I'm going to have you take smoke. And I'm going to drop No Carrion here. Or not? Mobility must be at least 8. Oh, dicks. There we go. That's at least 8, right? Does that count as 8?
It is my duty to serve.
That does count as 8. Alright, so we've got our 6 people deployed. If we use the bushes, we might be good. Yeah, so pretty much what I'm going to try to do, because this side looks like it's going to be blocked off, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to have these 5 immediately make a break for the, like, to use the trees as cover, and while they're doing that, I'm going to have No Carrion pop smoke right around here to try to give us some cover from the guys that are up in this direction. The only problem is we're going to have to, like, be fighting as we move. I mean, I don't like this because there's absolutely every possibility that we're going to lose people on this. And I really, really don't like that. If I gave you, yeah, we don't have any variable scopes. We've only got the 3.5x, and the 4x, or we've got a 1x. We don't have anything variable. Heavy medium range optic greatly improves rapid fire due to the uncommonly large field of view. Range finding reticle also increases accuracy at long range. I mean, maybe we go with the 3.5? I don't feel like we're gonna need satchel charges on this one though. We're not really gonna be breaching any buildings, so we can gain some mobility back by ditching that and just going with some frags instead. Again, I'm gonna go with smokes instead of flashbangs. Door charges I don't feel like we need, so we'll go smoke. And what else do we have? I'm just checking to see if there's any locked doors or anything like that, because we may bring some door charges. Because we're gonna have to kill everything, so we are gonna have to do some clearing. I'll have Capsty bring in some door charges for that. Let's go ahead and we'll get our AK back on. I mean, we'll just do the 3.5. We need some long range accuracy. Everybody's gonna have to ditch. Gonna have to ditch their long range marksman weapons and whatnot. I would do that. And then Grendler. I think I'm gonna give you the short AUG so you've got a little bit more mobility because you got that power saw. Well, I say that. Does the AK give you more mobility? Okay, I'll give him the AKS. So he's not gonna have as long a range as everybody else, but that power saw might come in handy. You never know. You never know when you need a power saw. Chad, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm very concerned that we might lose some people because we are going to be immediately under fire, and I don't like that. Ed Kuro Tiki rolling in the chat on a Sunday. Good to see you, Kuro. Glad to have you, and hopefully the weekend is treating you well. Always glad to see you. Well, it's do or die. We gotta
keep in formation.
We gotta do something. Let me see. What ops? Okay, we can go over and then we can break through here. Alright. So first things first. I mean, we just gotta move. No matter what we do, we just gotta move as fast as we can. So first thing I want you doing is I want you throwing that smoke right here to give our people some cover, and everybody else is gonna run like mad.
Left, right, left. Sir, yes, sir.
I don't like it.
We'll be in and out like lightning.
Can you suppress and move at the same time?
It's my duty to serve.
I mean, we could try, but the problem is y'all are gonna be standing in the street getting shot at by multiple dudes. And that's the thing that I don't like. So what we could do is we could have Dark Naze just kind of move in this direction and try to take some shots as he moves, but I don't know how well that's gonna work. I don't like it. I don't like it. Chad, I apologize in advance to anybody that goes down as a result of this. They've put us in an absolutely terrible position, and I don't fucking like it.
Strike hard. time to earn our keep.
Okay, Capsty, I want you in this room right away.
We will serve.
Because we gotta check this fucking building, like, right now. This is how we're gonna survive. Is we gotta take this cover, we gotta hold these positions. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. That could have been bad, but it did not go as bad as I thought it was gonna go. Now, we're not gonna have any out through here, because these trees are basically impassable. So we are gonna have to peek, but that's why I brought lots of smoke grenades. So we can basically, we can leapfrog our way up. We're gonna have to do it slowly, but we can move our way up. I hate that. If any of you have ever lived in the city, you know exactly what that's about. Unfortunately, Dark Naze was a little bit too close, I guess. Or maybe he took a hit, I'm not entirely sure. We have Grendler and Seavex that both got disoriented, but they're not dead. And they didn't take any damage, which is good. So let's see. I'm gonna wait for this smoke to clear, and then we're gonna see what we're up against. Okay. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Alright, boys, so spread out a little bit.
For every one of us who falls, 10 more will take his place!
I don't even know who that was, or what he was using. Well, Chet, that's one for the day. Pour one out for Grendler. Even though he had cover, he still got gunned down basically one time. He wasn't even injured either. Is that the MG guy? No, I don't think that wasn't the MG guy. But that's what I mean when I say this game is lethal. That's what I'm talking about, is like, they will just one-shot you sometimes, and there's nothing you can do. Even with a helmet, even with a good helmet, sometimes it's just blat and you're dead. So because you're kind of already walking up there,
We will serve.
Kirk, I need you to get out immediately. I was trying to see if I could get a grenade over the trees to blow that thing up, because that's gonna get really annoying. Alright, how we doing on smokes? Because I think what they're kind of trying to get us to do, or what they're funneling us into doing, is they want us to smoke out the road here, advance, take positions here, and we're gonna have to like slowly work our way up. Sniper, no, I think it was this guy right here. And if I remember right, this is just an irregular using, looked like an M16 of some description. I mean, what we could do. Damn. Well, I was hoping we could get a grenade over there, but not gonna quite work out for us. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. That really makes me sad. If I hop you over the sandbag walls, okay. So what I want you to do is get up to like right there. Can you get the grenade around the corner? You cannot. Okay, if we get up a little bit further. Now can you get the grenade? You can. Suck it, nerd.
We've got experience in these things.
Ah, dicks. I need you to run. I need you to run.
Where do you want us, sir?
Okay, that could have been bad. I think this guy was that guy. Oh no, never mind. We got that guy. Outstanding. Alright, so we'll move up again. Only this time we're gonna check the smoke. Can I... damn it. I can't... I want to try to get it like right here, but he's not around the corner enough. So what we'll do is I want you watching way out here, and we're gonna take this very slowly and just pie this angle little bits at a time.
Comms check, how copy?
Yes, I'm aware. Thank you, Capsty. Pie it little bits at a time. Alright, so we got enough that our mans can get up to like right here-ish. Outstanding. Now, give me the smoke here.
Use the frags!
And then go ahead and pie that angle out just a little bit more. Take the shot. Thank you. Alright. I gotta think for a second. So we got our 4 guys here. We got 1 guy right here. We can move up to this barrier, try to hold this angle as we advance, but we're gonna have to drop more smoke in here to keep ourselves covered. Wait, what? Chat and listen. I know we've talked about this before. I didn't shoot that guy. None of my people had an angle on that guy. He had to have been killed by backblast. And more to the point, it set him on fire. I mean, that's 1 blue on blue. That works in our favor. Yeah, safety first. That's why you always clear that backblast, chat. Always clear the backblast. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll move our mans up. I'm going to hold that angle. I'm going to continue to have CVEX hold this long angle because he's got the longer scope. In the meantime, I'm going to get Nowheraki up here. And right around the time he gets here, I want to drop another smoke there. And in the meantime, we're going to move the rest of our guys up. Should tell you what, let's do this. Because right now, CVEX is holding a bad angle, and we're going to hit our guys in the back. Alright. So next up, we're going to move to here. I want you to run until
When in doubt, throw more men at it.
right about here, and then I want you watching in these directions to make sure that we're not going to get sidelined here. Same deal here. I'm going to have you run up behind.
We'll be in and out like lightning.
And then right about here is when I want you watching those angles. Alright, we're taking fire from down the road. So let's move up. I want another smoke right here, just to hold that angle. I want you watching right here to make sure our boys don't get shot in the back. Okay, let's move up.
Capturing it was easy.
Gonna hold these
Holding
angles
it
here.
will be hard.
And then that smoke should cover us. And then at this point, We're gonna get the sprint.
We're ready to go, sir.
My mans might take some hits. I'm gonna go anyway.
I'm hit.
Okay.
I'm hit.
Unfortunately, CVEX did take a hit from that direction, but that's alright. I wish I knew where it was coming from. I feel like it's probably from, like, over here somewhere.
Strike hard.
Like, I literally don't know where that gunfire is coming from. Because it could be coming from anywhere in this area to be hitting, like, it looks like the fire is coming straight down the road. So that could literally be coming from anywhere over here. And he's got an LMG, is the thing. Okay.
We're
Let's
ready
book
to
it.
go,
Let's
sir.
book it.
Roger.
Book it now while we got the chance. Alright. So we're across the street. Now we gotta be very careful about how we proceed because we've still got angles here that we gotta watch. But we gotta watch this angle as well because they could potentially come through the tree line. So I think we hop here and then we hold this angle. And then let's get Kirk around the side. I'm gonna double time
We're ready
him.
to go, sir.
Because the vehicle will provide cover from this angle, so then we can basically move up. And from here, yeah, he should be able to basically hold this entire angle for us. Outstanding. Wasteland, yeah, you're still kicking. You're not actually deployed on this mission. Unfortunately, Grindler got gat. It was another one of those, like, just one shot from 100 meters, and no one, like, he wasn't even injured. He just, boom, one bullet, and he was dead. The way the game handles trees reminds me of old FPS games where the forest was a wall with a texture. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. Alright, so what I want now is we're gonna peek this very, very carefully. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. And Darknaze has already been hit, so I'm not gonna have him try to peek that too hard. What we'll do is I'll pull No Carrion, because our other two guys here are already injured. And we're gonna very slowly peek this. I'm doing it in real time. We're doing the micro. Okay, so wherever that guy was, he moved. So we'll slowly move around. Alright, we got him in the back. Outstanding. So, what I want from you, No Carrion, is a frag grenade right through this window.
We've got experience in these things.
I didn't hear any audio cue. I don't know if the building's clear, but when in doubt, frag it out.
We've got experience in these things.
Alright, there should not be anyone left alive. So, we'll pull Darknaze up here, and I'm gonna have him hold this angle.
We'll be in and out like lightning.
And now that we've done that... Okay, and looks like we're getting steady reinforcements from this direction, which I do not like. But we should be able to pull our guys off of the rear guard. We should be able to pull our guys off the rear guard, and I'm gonna move up this way. We'll take the tree line. Capsty, you go as well. And because CVEX has already taken some hits, I'm gonna have you hang back as well. Because I don't want our injured guys getting more injured. So let's just very carefully pie this. Okay, looks clear, so we'll go ahead and move up. I don't like this. I really don't like this, because we got two angles right here. And, that could be bad news bears. Could be bad news bears for us, chat. We gotta be very, very careful about how we handle this. So here's what we'll do. Bring up CVEX to watch this northern route, since it looks like they're bringing people in. It seems like they're coming in slowly. But then we'll pull Kirk as well, and we'll have to kind of just... We'll have to split push. I don't like it, but we're gonna have to. North tracks are fenced off. They are fenced off, you're right. Okay, that's good. So we just gotta pie it then to make sure that we don't have anybody like hiding in the tree line up here. Okay, and looks clear. Who's got smokes? Shit. Did we use the yeah, I think we used up all our smokes. Damn it. Well, as much as I don't like to do it, I might have to bring CVEX because he's got the smoke grenades. Who do I wanna hang back? I feel like I want to hang No Carrion back because the short AUG is gonna be better at this medium range. So we'll do this. And I want you looking in this direction. So we'll bring up CVEX because we're gonna need those smoke grenades. Please watch the angle. Alright. So, let's get CVEX up a little bit. And then when he's here, we'll drop the smoke right there to cover as many angles as possible. And then we'll try to move up.
We've done this one 100 times.
Okay, we did get an audio. So we're gonna rabbit this. And because we had audio, I'm just gonna have CVEX start fragging like a mofo. Outstanding. Good shit. Wow. Alright, my man's picked up 2 with that one. CVEX picked up 2 with that one. Good grenade. Good grenade. Now, I don't think I brought anybody with bolt cutters. I'm pretty sure I didn't bring anybody with bolt cutters. And I think, unfortunately, Grendler was my man's with the power saw. So we can't even go through the fence. Because, of course, as usual, the one guy that I give the equipment to is the guy that gets fucking shot. Because this game just, like, it knows how to stick it in and break it off. Because we could have used the power saw to go through the fence up here, and we could have minimized our risk. The only problem is, they fucking shot Grendler in the face, and for whatever reason, we can't pick up the power saw off of his body. I don't know why. That is unfortunate. So we're gonna have to advance the hard way, as much as I don't like the idea. Oh, that man's just came right out of the smoke. He died clutching the power saw. Yeah, he's got a death grip on it. He doesn't want to let it go. We're gonna have to bury him with it. Where are we taking these shots at? Oh, right here. Okay. My god. It's like they're just charging us. I mean, if you're gonna do that, let me make it easy.
We've got experience in these things.
No audio? Can we turn it and cut his hands off? I mean, you'd probably have to break his wrists, but at the same time, he's already dead. I would assume he doesn't mind? Question mark? But I would also argue that that's like desecrating the dead, which is kind of disrespectful, but take that for what it is. Go ahead and give me a reload, Kirk. We didn't get any audio cues, so I think we're mostly clear, at least as far as in the near vicinity. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
Clear.
We'll take a real-time pie here, so we can hold this angle. Okay. There's still a lot of cheeky angles that I don't like. I don't like this, because they could be hiding here. I don't like this, because they could be hiding here. They might be in the building as well. It's hard to know. How do you think doctors learned? I mean, you're not wrong, Wolf Warrior. I'm sure there was a point where a doctor was like, we have to try, right? We have to at least try to have a man hold a saw while cutting his own arms off, just to see if it's possible. Who's got the bolt cutters? Unfortunately, the bolt cutters were on, who was that? I forgot who I gave the bolt cutters to on the last mission now. But yeah, they stayed behind. Oh, it was Shinigami that had the bolt cutters last mission. But he got shot, so he had to stay behind, so no bolt cutters. Alright. This is blinds. Okay, can we get a grenade through there is the question.
What are your orders?
And the answer is probably not. Please actually watch the angle where there's the potential that you're gonna get shot, if that's okay. And then okay, if that's not gonna work, then here's what we'll do instead. Suppress that area, bust out the window, please.
No tango.
There we go.
We will serve.
And then we'll frag in. Or not. Because apparently, drapes can block a frag grenade. Because we're living in Bizarro world, chat. Fine.
Strike hard.
So this is our danger angle. What we might be able to do is have C-Vex go around the backside, and he might be able to get some kind of angle on people here, while we try to hold this. So we don't have to worry about anybody from this angle. I'm gonna go ahead and pull Dark Naze back. I'm gonna have him watch this north pass, since again they seem to be coming from that direction. And then while we do that, I'm gonna grab Nokarian and have him move up with C-Vex, so that our mans isn't running by himself. Because again, I don't want our injured people having to run this shit on their own. So we're gonna pie this angle wide. See what we can see. Yep.
Present and accounted for, sir.
Alright, outstanding. Now I don't think that we can blow this fence up, but I'm still gonna try it.
We've got experience in these things.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So we're not able to blow it up. What we could do instead, though, is this number here. Blow open that door.
We've got experience in these things.
We got frags for days. So we'll move up CVEX. He can watch the door. And then while he's watching the door, we'll move up here and hide just a little bit wider. Alright. So, from what we can see right now, the only danger areas are here, 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 and here. So we can have our mans, no carrion, holding this angle. Try to move our boys up. Basically, we have Kirk come around this side, and then we have Capsty come around this side. This will clear the street, and potentially this little corner over here. And then we just gotta worry about the buildings. The only danger zones are half the map. Listen here, buddy. We gotta think a little more optimistically, okay? We gotta think a little more optimistically. Go ahead and move up here. Okay.
Mission complete.
Chat, the last man's on the map was literally just standing on top of his buddy's burning body. How much you want to bet that's the guy that set off the launcher? That's the guy that fired the missile. And then he's just sitting there, he's like, wake up! Wake up! He's trying to get his buddy to wake up when his body is actively burning. Unfortunately, we did still lose one on this mission. Grindler was the latest to go down. Not happy about that. So the tally of names on the wall for today is 1 so far. Never share a foxhole with someone you have money to. I mean, you're not wrong, Track Tension. You're not wrong. Yep, rip in pepperoni for Grindler.